I won't go back to you. I'm stronger, I'm stronger, I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today. Para enloquecerme, pero voy a draw the line. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. Sé que como un trofeo quieres tenerme, pero I don't need no one. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. No, 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 baby, no, 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 no setbacks. No, 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 baby, no, 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 this time. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home.
On this gorgeous Saturday with the sun that's finally come out. Between Old Plank Christian Academy and Merrit Island Christian. Old Plank, the visitors in the contest, come in at 6-6. Merrit Island Christian, the Cougars, number 8 in Florida. They come in as the favorite in this contest, but you never know. You got to throw that out the window in games like these, I think. We shall see. As Merrit Island, the Cougars will have the football first to start the game. Bodie handwork. 6'1" sophomores, thrown for 1,701 yards, 17 touchdowns on the season. Where's number 4? They'll have a single receiver split each way, but the handoff goes up the middle. Good solid first down run from Max Bunnan.
Max Bunnan on the play, gains a few.
8-man football. Field is obviously a little skinnier than usual, as you see the black line just this side of the numbers on the near sideline on your screen. They're going to work it on the ground again, this time running left into the hands of Grimstead. Ball loose, picked up, and now off to the races. Merrit Island Christian with a little luck, and they get all the way down inside the 20. Logan Wasmer able to pick it up and take off with it. We'll give him unofficially 51 yards on the pick up and
First and 10.
scoot. You'll see Genesis Grimstead wearing number 15 with the ball in his hands today. Leading receiver, number 1, Trey Navad, 6'3" junior. Nice frame. They'll fake the run. Now throw it to the near side, and no indication yet. Thought it was incomplete. Yeah, they're going to rule that incomplete. Second down.
Pass intended for number 15, Genesis Grimstead. Falls incomplete. Second and 10.
There you saw Grimstead come out of the backfield, make himself available. Of course, he'll want that one back. That happens sometimes. Old Plank Christian, they're going to want to try to put some pressure in the backfield here. Use some of those athletic frames they have, led by Jonathan Barbosa. Where's number 42? Now, here's a pass. That's going to be up for grabs, and that's brought home. Navad with a catch. And that shows you his usefulness, and that'll set up first and goal with the 2. Nice pass and a nice catch. Nice to have that 6'3" target out there. He's just a junior. Bodie Handwork, sophomore quarterback.
Sam Craven was there on the stop.
Craven in on the tackle for Old Plank as they're going to keep it on the ground. Surge forward, and that's going to be a touchdown. Max Bunnett. Merritt Island Christian strike first. 9:33 to go, first quarter. And Merritt Island Christian score first. Here come the conversion. Handwork. We'll have Grimstead right behind him. Handwork's going to keep it himself. Rolls to the high side. Fights his way forward. It is no good. Our score remains Merritt Island Christian 6, Old Plank Christian 0. Plenty of time left in this one, as we are just underway here in Saturday number 2. We were here with you last weekend. Had a great day of football. Saw 2 champions crowned, and then back today to see 2 more. Once again, if you're just joining us, we are here in Lakeland at Bryant Stadium, the 3A SSAA 8-man championships. And now we see Old Plank with the football for the first time, and here's a keeper. Quarterback Troy Howell said, "I'll do it." Gets way into Cougar territory and steps out of play just inside or right at the 35. That's one way to answer.
That's a gain of 40 for Howell.
Tough run by Howell.
First down at the 35-yard line for Old Plank.
Howell will have 2 players in the backfield with him. This is going to be a handoff.
David Waldrop on the carry.
Bouncing to the outside. David Waldrop, 5'6" junior.
For the stop. Gain of about 4 yards. Brings up second and a long 6.
Second and about 6. Waldrop stays in the backfield along with Howell. Howell looking downfield, tosses one over the top, has a man, and cannot reel it in. Intended target was Nicholas Barbosa. That was close.
Pass intended for Barbosa.
It was there.
Complete. 3rd and 6 for Old Plank.
Howell with Craven and Waldrop near side. Howell's going to keep it. Reverses course. Still on his feet inside the 25. Gets down to the 21. Good tough run by Troy Howell. Stevenson on the tackle for Merritt Island Christian.
First down just outside the 20-yard line.
First and 10. I formation, Craven dots the I. Handoff goes to Waldrop, and that's going to be well read by the Cougars front line. Josiah Hutchinson was in there. He got some pressure early.
On the stop and hangs on. Short gain on the play. 2nd and 8.
Anthony Alessandrini, number 17, defensive end. He's going to
Once again, fans, don't forget,
try to apply pressure on Howell. Second and about 8. Uh-oh. Ball loose. Primary indication is that Merritt Island Christian have come up with a football. They lead the turnover battle here early.
Now a switch possession for the Cougars. Takes over at the 20. Fans, don't forget we've got our food trucks in the end zone. The Chicks Coop. With all your food needs.
Trey Navad in there to
Cool you off.
disrupt
We do have
things.
bottles of water for sale at
And
the
here
front
comes
gate
Brody
where you came into the
Handwork.
game.
Coach's kid. Knows the game. He'll have Grimstead in the backfield and a single receiver each way. 2 in the backfield now as he goes under center. Grimstead coming to the near side. Tries to split 2 would-be tacklers. Makes it to the 20. Line of scrimmage. No gain.
Trips him up to make the play for the defenders. No gain on the play. Also, fans, don't forget, look for the photo flags here on the home sideline to pick up your championship photos today
Caden
from our official photographer,
Treitinger,
Paparazzi Studios.
5'9" junior, wears number 3 for the defenders in that middle linebacker spot. He's a good athlete, good football player. He's going to control the middle of the defense. Quick hitter to the near side. Catch is made, avoiding some pressure. Now trying to surge forward, yet cannot escape. It's going to be a loss of 1. Catch was made by Carter Stevenson. The defenders read that well all over it.
Brings up 3rd and 9.5.
3rd and about 11. Ball spotted at the 19. They need to get to the 30. Navad top of the screen at the wide receiver spot. Watch out for him. Handwork looking to throw. There he is. Navad across the middle makes the catch at the 35, and he's off to the races. Give him 6. And Merritt Island Christian doubles their lead to 12-0. No flag. Great route, good throw. Navad did the rest with his legs. Shedded about 4 tackles and took it to the house.
5:25 in the first quarter.
Good football player, 12-0, 5:25 to play here in the first quarter. Even in warm-ups, you could tell Merritt Island Christian had a certain confidence about them as they were warming up. They're ready for this. That was set up by an unfortunate fumble for Old Plank. Hand off in the backfield will go in. Conversion good. Running it in, Max Bunnan. They did not complete the first extra point attempt. Second one successful. 5:25 to play in the first. 14-0. In favor of Merritt Island Christian. They are the home team in the beautiful navy uniforms, very Penn State-esque with the logo. So now Old Plank takes over once more. They made it down deep into Cougar territory before turning the ball over this time. Hal's going to keep it, tries to work right, and he's going to be shut down. Just over or under 5 minutes to play here in this opening quarter. Hal looks to throw, fires one to the near side. It's going to be caught. Ripping the ball away from two would-be defenders was Jonathan Barbosa. He was well covered. That was good defense downfield. Navad and Dodd in there. 13-0. .433 to play in the first quarter. Officials timeout, whistle, water break. We'll take a quick break with them. Don't go anywhere, much more to come. 13-0, Merritt Island Christian with the lead. Back in a moment on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Yeah, welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network here from Bryant Stadium in Lakeland, Florida. Here on the Quick Cut Sports Network, we appreciate you tuning in for the SSAA 8-man 3A championship contest. It is currently a 13-0 scoreline. The Merritt Island Christian Cougars in the Navy. On defense now, protecting that lead against the Old Plank Christian defenders. Defenders with the football, quarterback. Troy, Howard. He'll run to the right side, carve out a couple of yards on first down. We'll make it second and, let's say, 7 officially. Or unofficially official, as I like to say. Howell will have 2 men in the backfield this time as flags come in. First penalty of the ball game. It's going to be a false start against Old Plank. Back him up 5. It'll make it second and about 11-ish. 12. They're going to continue to line up Craven and Waldrop in the backfield. Howell, excuse me, in the shotgun. Rolls to his right, fires over the top, has a man, and unable to connect. Through the hands of his intended target, Nicholas Barbosa. Good coverage downfield as well. Standing with him step for step was Grimstead. Half a percent less power, and that's 6 on that throw. Just overthrew him. Honestly, probably should have had the catch. Here they go on 3rd and 11. I formation. Hand off and brought down. No gain.
Anthony Alessandri in the backfield to make the play.
Alessandrini
Makes the stop.
with the big tackle for a loss or no gain.
4th and about 13.
4th and long here. Grimstead drops back.
Trading drew back to punt.
Here's the kick, low, end over end. Bounces once, Grimstead off the bounce. Comes to the near side, gets to midfield. He's going to be hit and dropped right there. Good tackle by Caleb Calhoun. 5'9" senior, 210 pounds.
Genesis Grimstead
He was
on the return.
not going to let that return go any farther. Merritt Island
takes
Christian
over,
will
first down,
have it set up
ball
1st and 10 at
outside the
midfield.
50.
Handwork has led the offense to 2 scores so far, the last of which was set up nicely thanks to a turnover by Old Plank. We're going to put Grimstead in the backfield. It'll go to Grimstead. Cuts back inside, gets across midfield, fights for extra yards inside the 45 at about the 44.
Number 42, Jonathan
Barbosa.
chases it down.
In there on the stop
Gain of about 5.5
for the
on
defenders.
carry for Grimstead for the Cougars.
The defenders
Brings up
out of
2nd and 4.
Jacksonville, Florida. Handwork goes under center. Handoff coming near side. And that's going to be no gain on the carry by Bunnet.
Brody Strickler on the stop for the defenders for a short gain.
Good tackle.
Number 15, Genesis Grimstead.
We mentioned him earlier, Caden Treitinger wears number 3. He's going to be all over the place defensively for the defenders. He's one of those guys that you can just kind of plug and play.
Remains in our first quarter.
Handwork rolls to the near side. He's got room across the 40. Stays in bounds. Lowers his shoulder. Gets inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line. Great run by Bodie Handwork. Great decision. Great play call.
Picks up about 16 on that carry for the first down.
Stops the clock with 42.1 to play here in the first period.
Defenders to make the tackle.
We have another championship game coming up at 7 p.m. It'll be the 4A title match. That'll feature Masters Academy out of Vero Beach. They'll take on Shorecrest Prep out of St. Pete. Here's Handwork, looks to throw, fires near side. He threw to the outside. Stevenson turned in. And it falls incomplete.
And just a reminder, fans, like we said, there is a
Just a beautiful venue here to have this SSAA championship game day. There is a glitch with the scoreboard. We dealt with it last week. So we'll do our best. Official time will be kept on the field. Clock in the stadium reads 10.1. We definitely appreciate everybody who's tuning in on the Quick Cut Sports Network here for the SSAA, Sunshine State Athletic Association 3A 8-man championship. 4A again coming up at 7 p.m. tonight. Same place, different time.
They remove the hassles related to purchasing uniforms, equipment, and spirit wear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. With over 900 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, they're always just a short drive or a quick phone call away. BSN Sports.
Decent crowd here on the near side in the shade, taking advantage of the tall press box here. There we go, 10.1 officially on the clock. Handwork. We'll have Bunnin right behind him. Handoff instead is going to go to Navad, in around to the near side. He stays in bounds, and he's going to be up into just inside the 10. 1.8 on the clock. It'll be first and goal. And they're going to be content to let the time run out on the first period, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Our score, Merritt Island Christian 14. Old Plank Christian 0. We'll be back right after this on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Yeah, welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network, coming to you live from Lakeland, Florida. The SSAA 3A 8-man championship day. Start of the second period, a 14-0 scoreline in favor of the Cougars of Merritt Island Christian, threatening again for the first and goal at the 9. Here's Handwork, high snap, he corrals it, rolls to the far side, same play. This time he's going to take it in for a touchdown. Same play ran down here a few plays ago. Give him 6 more, makes it 20-0. This one's all Merritt Island Christian. They are flexing their muscle. Those quarterback keepers are damaging right now. Cougars with their conversion attempts. Handoff to Bunnin. He's going to run straight forward. Do they carry him in? No, they're going to say he is stopped short, and that will keep our scoreline at 20-0. Entertaining game Much more to come. Don't go anywhere right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network.
Score remains Merrit Island Cougars 20, Old Plank 0 with 11:52 in the half. Quick score update. Louisville leads Miami 23-21.
Old Plank with the football. They need an answer. They're going to try and do it through the air. They try to take the top off. Flag comes in. It was Grimstead got him around the
Flag on the play.
left arm.
Pass was intended
Had a
for
handful of jersey.
Hunter Moore.
Hunter Moore, the intended
Gonna be
target.
Pass interference against the defense. That'll result in a first down.
6'1" freshman. That'll move the line of scrimmage to the 40. And most importantly, that'll give the defenders a first down. They'll try to keep the chains moving here and put a drive together and answer the touchdown, the most recent touchdown by Merritt Island Christian. They trail 20-0. And here, Hal is going to be wrapped up and dropped for a loss on the play. Just that relentless pressure by Merritt Island Christian. They really do come at you in waves.
Robertson, first one's there.
Shea Robertson, one of the first to make contact. Cougars looking pretty good here. They're looking like a well-oiled machine here on Championship Saturday. Can the defenders answer? Going to be Waldrop in the backfield coming toward us. Flags come in as he fights his way toward the 45. He'll be stopped at the 44, but we'll see what the penalty is. It's going to be holding against Old Plank. That one hurts. I mean, look, it's cliche, it's tried and true, but those are the penalties you just can't have if you're trailing against a really good team. You can't give them any help. Merritt Island Christian needs no help, I assure you. They can do just fine on their own. Now you put yourself in a 2nd and 23. They need to get to midfield for the first down. Line of scrimmage is the 28. Takes the handoff to Waldrop. Now looks downfield, throws, has a man catch made, wide open. Out across midfield, number 42, Jonathan Barbosa, their favorite downfield target. Good coverage downfield, preventing what very easily could have been a touchdown. So a good open field tackle by the Cougars defensively. Big play for the defenders. Keeps that drive moving. They need it. Here's how, looking to throw, has to tuck it, has room at the 40, upended as he crosses the 35, down inside to the 34. Good tackle by Nevad. Or excuse me, Stevenson, number 10. Nevad was in there as well, but Stevenson was the one that made first contact. Very short second down here. I see Howell on a keeper, and you get an easy one here, but they're going to hand it off. Waldrop, he'll run right, has enough for the first down as he inches out closer to the 30. You can tell you something, Waldrop's a tough runner. 5'6", 180. He's got powerful legs when he turns them too. He can drag some defenders with him. First and 10. Howell in the shotgun. Rolls left, looks downfield, pocket collapses, and he's got to run. Has a blocker at the 25, at the 20, still on his feet and pushed out of play just outside the 15-yard line. Heady play there. As the pocket collapsed, Howell able to roll to the near side. Saw he had a couple of blockers and able to utilize them to the best of his ability in that situation, and has his team another first down. They can actually, oh yeah, he's out. 16 is where they're going to spot him. 17, we'll say. So first and 10 at the 17. 20-0. Merritt Island Christian playing a little defense right here with the lead. Trying to preserve it. But Old Plank threatens. Howell keeps it himself, rolls to the near side, going to be hit at the 20, wrapped up and brought down for a loss all the way back out to the 20. It'll be a loss of about 3, maybe 4 yards. Nevada on the tackle. These teams have a lot of young talent out on the field as well, let me tell you. Trey Nevada, just a junior, handwork sophomore. For Old Plank, it's very similar. Howell, sophomore quarterback. He drops back, looks downfield, fires near side end zone off the fingertips of his intended target, Barbosa. Both of the Barbosas are downfield targets. That was Nicholas, the 8th grade, 190-pound tight end, or he can go to the senior, big brother, 6'1", wears number 42, 6'1", 185. Both very valuable weapons. Here's Howell, ball loose on the ground, and it's still loose. Went through about 3 or 4 hands, and it looks like Merritt Island Christian has come up with another fumble recovery. And again, a long drive for Old Plank stalls out as they threaten to score. Another tough break for the defenders. So the Cougars will have it first and 10 at the 25. Boy, what a gift. And again, you can't give a good team help. They don't need it. And you know they're going to try to go score right now. They're going to line Nevada up on the near side. They're going to put Grimstead in the backfield along with Bunnan. Looking to throw, fires far side, has a man up for grabs. Lucky that was not picked off. Coverage down there by Sam Craven. That was a little dangerous. Slightly under or slightly overthrown. Stevenson had to play a little defensive back there. Had to switch roles real quick. He tipped it, then it went through the fingertips of Craven. Fortunate. Second and 10. Handwork with Bunnan behind him, and we have whistles and a penalty against Old Plank. The defender's a little eager there. That'll move the line of scrimmage to the 30, make it 2nd and 5. Cougars will send Stevenson up top. Nevada, bottom of your screen. Single man to the backfield's Bunnan. He's going to get the carry. He has a first down and more all the way out across the 40, out to the 44-yard line. Bob Wester gets his name called in there on the tackle for Old Plank. but not before the Cougars get a big chunk of yards. Officially spotted them at the 43, 1st and 10. 6.5 minutes to play here in the opening half of this 3A SSAA championship game. 8-man football. It's fun to watch. Same formation. This time, Handwork's going to roll to the near side. He's got speed across midfield, out of play. They're going to mark him. I think he's got enough for the first down, and now we have a flag. Comes in late here on the near sideline. I don't know if it was something somebody said. So the result of the play was the ball spotted at the 47 of the defenders. However, flag came in after the play on the near sideline, and that's what we're waiting on now. Another flag came in the backfield. So initial penalty's a hold. It's declined.
Both penalties will go against the Cougars on the play.
Oh, they're going to take them both and back them way up. So the second one was a personal foul. First one was a holding. Jeez. First and 33. That's a good one. Merritt Island Christian, after a couple of penalties, has theirself a hole. Luckily for them, they're up 20-0. 6:06 to play in the opening half. Same formation. Handwork. Flips it out of the backfield to Grimstead on the near side at the 20. Makes the catch. Gets across the 25. Out to the 26. Grimstead leading rusher for this team this season. We have whistles and a water break. We'll take it with them. Back in a moment. Right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back in to the Quick Cut Sports Network. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and we're proud to support high school academics and athletics, youth, and everything in between when it comes to sports. We've got crews literally all over the Southeast today and this weekend. Right here, it's the 3A 8-man championship for the Sunshine State Athletic Association. 20-0 scoreline. Merritt Island Christian has the lead. And the football handoff that time went to Bunnan on the right-hand side, goes for naught. Good read defensively by the Old Plank defenders. They're in the white uniforms, maroon helmets, gray pants. Merritt Island Christian in all blue if you're just joining us. Merritt Island Christian has imposed their will thus far in this contest. They've been the recipient of two very costly turnovers by Old Plank, both of which came deep in their own territory at different times during the ball game. And both turnovers, Merritt Island Christian has taken advantage of and made the most of and scored. Here's a high snap. Navad thankfully is there, able to make the most out of a terrible situation as he's able to hold it. And he's going to be down at the 14-yard line. So that's going to make it 4th and 38. Merritt Island Christian forced to punt, and that's a dandy. Spiraling punt, hits the ground near midfield. Boy, what a punt, young man. Nice leg, kid. That's a way to switch fields. They were pinned deep, had a 4th and 38, and boy, they made the most of that. They were able to start out on defense in really good shape. Old Plank's going to have the football 1st and 10 at their own 45. Excellent punt. Going against the wind, too, as you see the flags on the far side of the stadium blowing left to right. Makes that punt even all the more better. Can Old Plank put a drive together? And most importantly, maintain possession of the football with 3:52 to play here in the first half, trailing 20-0. Howard looks, or Howell. Howell has to throw it away on the near sideline as the pocket collapsed, forced him to the near side. They looked downfield, didn't really have anybody. Grimstead down there in coverage along with Navad. Grimstead and Navad both have played well defensively. It's just been an impressive performance this game all around by Merritt Island Christian. Got a lot of football left. Howell drops back, looks over the top, throws that way and overthrows the extended arms of his intended target, Nicholas Barbosa, the younger of the Barbosas.
Falls incomplete. 3rd down and 10 for Old Plank.
'Timeout called by Old Plank. 3:31 to play on the clock here in the first half. We'll step away momentarily. Don't go anywhere. More to come here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. .331 to play here in the opening half. Merritt Island Christian in control, 20-0. But Old Plank has the football, and that could really give them a lot of momentum if they were able to punch one in here on a good sustained drive. They've had 2 turnovers, very costly. Howell's going to have to surge forward after the high snap, gain of about 3. But those 2 turnovers have been mighty costly because both of which Merritt Island Christian has been able to convert into touchdowns. And as I mentioned earlier, they don't need help. They do not need any help. They've had a good year on their own. Both of these teams have had good years indeed. They've made it to the championship game. 2 remain. Old Plank's going to stack a couple of receivers on the near side. Here's a toss over the top, and I think there was a little bit of miscommunication. Barbosa was open here on the near side, overthrown. But it looked like that play didn't quite develop as they had intended. He had Craven and Waldrop stacked on the near side. Unique look that we haven't seen, at least up to that point, as a flag lays. That'll be a holding against the defenders. That'll back them up, making it even tougher. 4th down. Or 1st down, excuse me. So for Old Plank, exactly what you didn't want to happen. Merritt Island Christian gets the football back. 2.5 minutes left. So your defense for the defenders, it's time to dig your heels in. This is a championship game. Throw it all out on the field. Handwork. Looks. Has a man near side. Good catch. That's a late hit penalty against Old Plank. Unfortunate because he really just kind of turned into him, but I can see where that could be called if you're looking out of the corner of your eye by the official. That's going to add insult to injury here.
Flag on the field, though, for a late hit. Will result in a 1st down for the Cougars.
Pass was caught by Allison Drini. Another senior leader on this Merritt Island Christian team. They have a really good mix of some really talented youth and some outstanding senior leaders in the likes of Grimstead, Allison Drini, Wasmer, just to name a few. 2:05 on the clock. 1st half, 20-0. So after the penalty and the completed pass, the line of scrimmage moves all the way down to the 25, 1st and 10 for the Cougars. 2 in the backfield, 2 receivers split each way, Navad and Stevenson. Looking for Stevenson. Has him. Catch made inside the 20. Spins and is down at about the 16. Nice little pitch and catch there from Handwork to Stevenson. Bodie Handwork again, the quarterback, a sophomore, 6'1", 160, thrown for 1,701 yards coming into this game and 17 scores, at least officially according to Max Prep. Same formation. Grimstead and Bunnan in the back field. Grimstead's going to get the handoff coming left, cuts back upfield and is cut down just outside the 10. That will be enough for a 1st down, though. 1st and 10 Cougars. They can get another one at about the 1-yard line. One minute, 2 seconds. Handwork throws near side. Nice pass. Oh, and he dropped it. Had Navad. That would have been a sure touchdown. Lost concentration just for a second. Don't be surprised if they don't go back to that. Old Plank had defenders out there. Hunter Moore was over there to try to help out, along with Bob Wester. Low snap, good job by Handwork to collect it. Fires to Stevenson across the middle. Overthrows him, a little too high. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Or 2nd and 10. No, 3rd and 10, yeah. 3rd and 10 upcoming. Offensively, the Cougars have been extremely efficient. 3 trips to the red zone, 3 scores. This is number 4. Let's see what they elect to do here. I formation, single receiver each way. Out of the pistol, here's the handoff to Grimstead, running to the near side, cuts up field, and he's in for 6. 11-yard touchdown run by Genesis Grimstead, and that extends the Cougar lead to 26-0. This is an impressive performance, to say the least, here in this 3A 8-man championship game. 38 seconds to play in the opening half, and it's 26-0 in favor of Merritt Island Christian. I'm going to assume that the running clock is the same. So that'll be something to consider as we move into the second half, but here's a good defensive play by Old Plank, stopping the conversion attempts. That's Nicholas Barbosa. He's had a very good opening half. Nick Barbosa, 6 foot, 8th grader, 190 pounds. Plays all over the line defensively and tight end on offense. Very impressive, 8th grader, 38 in white. Once again, we appreciate everybody tuning in here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Got the A team here in Lakeland today for you. I'm going to give a shout out to Joey Pledkin, our producer, Mark Nusser. Fantastic individuals. I'm BA. I appreciate you tuning in as always. Had a busy day. Had the Florida Athletic Coaches Association All-Star Volleyball game this morning. We had the pleasure of covering right down the road at Southeastern University. A beautiful campus, by the way. And then now here's Howell out of the backfield. Hits Barbosa, the senior. He has room to move as he fights his way all the way out to midfield. Excellent yards after the catch. Jonathan Barbosa setting the example for his 8th grade younger brother. And now we have a sideline warning coming in on the near side.
Flag on the field, looks like a sideline warning against the Cougars.
So 1st and 10 for Old Plank, the defenders, working with 29.3 to play here in the first half. They're in a deep hole at 26-0. They've had chances in the red zone themselves, just haven't been able to convert. Lost 2 fumbles that led to Merritt Island Christian touchdowns, and that's where we're at. Here's Howell coming right at us, tries to cut back upfield, has a couple of blockers at the 45. They're going to officially mark him down at the 44-yard line. Shea Robertson, number 8 for Merritt Island, in on the stop. Second and about 4. 20.8 seconds to play first half. Coming to the near side is Hal. He's going to reverse it. It's going to be Shea Robertson. Or no, excuse me, it's going to be Hunter Moore. 8 in white. He'll take it all the way in around left side down to the 30. That'll be enough for a first down. Moving the chains, stopping the clock with 11.2 to play here in this opening half. Whistles and a timeout is called. We want to make it a point to mention all these young men's names that get the opportunity to play in this contest, some of which I haven't got the opportunity to read yet. And if we don't, you got number 99, Jacob Henderson, number 85, Ethan Van Slyke, number 74, Cameron Jennings, number 70, Logan Zingler, 63, Sam Bunnan, 44, Connor Zingler, 33, Brady Hill, 25, Caleb Richardson, 19, John Hay, Number 14, Titus Bono. I saw him on the sideline. I want to see him get in. Tanner Dodd, number 11. Number 9, Israel Grimstad. Number 6, Benjamin Kelly. Number 5, Jordan Rooks. Here we go, Old Plank. Howell under center. Takes the handoff to Waldrop, looks downfield. Has Jonathan Barbosa and overthrows his intended target. 5.3, and the clock stops. Matt Handwork, the head coach for Merritt Island Christian, obviously has done a spectacular job this year. And obviously, if you've been tuning in, the quarterback's last name has a little familiarity. It is Bodie Handwork. So the kid knows football. 26-0, our score. Merritt Island Christian in control, trying to preserve the lead on defense here. Old Plank looking. Has Waldrop out of the backfield. He's wide open at the 20. At the 10, bounces outside, stiff arm at the 5, and he can't come up with points, and the clock strikes 0. Good effort by Old Plank. Better defensive effort by Merritt Island Christian. They've done it all the first half. They're in control, 26-0. We'll take a break for halftime. Come back with the third quarter. You're watching the Sunshine State Athletic Association 8-man 3A championship game here from Bryant Stadium on the Quick Cut Sports Network.
Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, the light of day.
I'm gonna cock my 9 and kill a mother. I'm gonna cock my 9 and I'ma cock my 9 and a mother.
I just wish he knew. I just wish he knew. chase 'em. They always trip when you trip when you trip when you trip. You always trip when you chase 'em. They always trip when you trip when you chase 'em. Go.
And welcome to my tea party. Cookie? Whose balloon is this?
It's mine.
Oh, Penny, can you pass on the witch aboard for me? You sure? I am Belle. Can't you tell? You will meet my haunted friends, or you will go to hell. Oh, by the way, have you met Chucky yet?
Yo, what's up, bro?
You've been lost and alone in the city lights. I know, getting hot, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'll never let you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights. I know, but I will guide you home.
Coming to you live from Lakeland here at historic Bryant Stadium, home of the perennial power Lakeland Dreadnoughts. This is the 2023 3A 8-man championship contest. 26-0 our scoreline. Merritt Island Christian, the Cougars in the Navy uniforms, white numerals and lettering, taking on the Old Plank Christian Academy Defenders in the white jerseys, maroon helmets, and gray pants. Defenders with the football to start things off here in the third period. It'll be 2nd and about 6. Here's a carry straight forward, getting the first down and more out across the 35 to the 37. Craven on the carry. We've seen him in the backfield quite a bit this afternoon. Really haven't heard his name called too often, at least offensively. He's been very involved from a defensive perspective. Coming up a little bit later at 7 p.m., we got the 4A championship. Will feature the Masters Academy, the Patriots out of Vero Beach. They will be taking on Stonecrest Prep, the Chargers out of St. Pete. 7 o'clock tip, or kick. See, I've already got basketball in the brain. 7 o'clock kick right here from Bryant Stadium. So Waldrop on the carry on first down is a good one. Gives Old Plank a very nice short 2-and-1, or a 2nd and 1. But Coach Hanwork at Merritt Island Christian did not like something he saw. He was not happy when he called the timeout and asked his troops to come talk to him on the sideline. Merritt Island has had an incredible season. Max Preps have them ranked as the 8th best team in Florida. They're good. What I've seen so far, I've been very impressed. And again, I'll tell on myself a little bit. This is my first 8-man football experience, and I was just talking to my people up here in the press box. I'm excited, I'm a fan, and I can't wait to see it again. Simple as that. Second. Down and 1. Here's Howell, throws it over the top, and it's going to be caught. Jonathan Barbosa reels it in. Brought down by Navad, but not before he gets all the way down to the 8-yard line. Biggest play of the day for Old Plank. The defenders now have it 1st and goal.
First down and goal, defenders.
Howell under center. Handoff goes to Waldrop. He'll fight his way down inside the 5, or maybe right at the 5.
Shea Robertson in there with another tackle.
He's been very involved defensively for the Cougars today. Howell fakes the handoff. He's going to be wrapped up and drugged down in the backfield. Allison Drini with the sack. That was a big one. That was the biggest defensive play of this ball game. Mr. Anthony Alessandrini. From his defensive end position, we talked about it earlier in the football game, how impactful he could be in this game. Can't be much more impactful than that. I formation. They're going to take the handoff, looks to throw. Pocket collapses. Howell has to throw it away. Good pressure by Alessandrini amongst others. Stevenson in there also applying pressure was just Josiah Hutchinson. That's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 8. Let's see if Old Plank with Jesse Coker and company on that offensive line can get some things moving. Coker, 6', 300 freshman. Folks, if you're not familiar with Quick Cut, I encourage you to go check them out online. That's QWIKCUT, Quick Cut. Amazing technology to enhance future collegiate athletes or future athletes of any kind. Here's Howell. He's going to keep it and he's going to score. Troy Howell does it himself from 8 yards away and finally gets the defenders on the scoreboard. 26-6 now our score. This will be the first extra point opportunity, or extra point try, conversion try for Old Plank. Trettinger will line up in the backfield. He's going to come to the near side and try to block. Howell has to throw it up for grabs, and it's going to fall incomplete, and that will leave our score. Merritt Island Christian 26, Old Plank 6. Much more to come right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network, coming to you live from Bryant Stadium here in Lakeland. The 3A SSAA 8-man championship game. Merritt Island Christian with the football after surrendering the first points of the afternoon. Merritt Island has led the game 26-0 for quite some time, and they finally relinquish a touchdown to Old Plank thanks to Troy Howell and his legs from 8 yards away. Conversion attempt unsuccessful. And that's how we are at our 26-6 scoreline with Merritt Island Christian. 2nd and about 6. Stevenson lines up on the near side. Navad, top of the screen. 2 men in the backfield. It'll be Bunnan and Grimstead. Grimstead with a handoff. Going to his left. Ball comes out. Looks like the Cougars able to bounce back on it, or at least everybody reacted like the ball had come out. He's going to be marked about a half a yard, give him about a yard shy of first down yardage. Brings up a very big 3rd and 1. A big defensive play here if you are a fan of the defenders. They need to lock their heels in and come up with a stop right here. You've got some momentum with the touchdown here as we approach 7.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Hand off. Bunnin with it. He's going to get to about the 35-yard line, and that's all.
First one there makes the tackle. It's just enough for
And they're going to say short again. Or are they going to give it to him? Yep, they're going to give him the first down. That's big. That was a heck of an effort there by the defenders. They really needed a stop. They almost came up with one. Let's see if they can do it again here. They're still in the Cougar half of the football field, so let's see if they can apply some pressure. Handwork will try his best to score, I'm sure. That pass broke it up. Intended target, number 10, Carter Stevenson. Craven with excellent coverage downfield. There with Stevenson, step for step. Whistles, timeout, water break. We'll take it with them. 26-6, halfway through the third. Back in a moment here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network. 6:34 to play here in the third. A 26-6 score line. Merritt Island Christian with the lead and the football. Here's a pass out of the backfield, a little bit too hard, or too far in front of the outstretched arms of Max Bunnin. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Nevad's going to line up top of the screen. Stevenson nearest to us. Grimstead in the backfield. Pass to Stevenson near side. Lowers his shoulder at the 40. Flag comes in. 2 flags. Imagine that's going to be a late hit. That's going to help. Again, that's a tough one because I know what happened there. The defender was looking at the orange pylon numbers and didn't see the black line. It's very tough. Listen, that would take some getting used to, I believe. Boy, that's a gift on the penalty. That'll move the football all the way inside defender territory at the 45-yard line. 6:13 to play, third period. Handwork, hands off to Bunnin, running to the near side, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down just shy of the 40 at the 39. Trettinger again in there on the stop. He and Nicholas Barbosa teamed up on that one. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Handwork, hands off to Grimstead. Cannot get past the line of scrimmage. Great tackle. In there on the stop, Jeremiah Crespin. 5'10" sophomore. He read that perfectly. Hey, listen, for the most part, they've ran about really 2 formations, personnel changes here and there, but just schematically out of the same set. Single receiver each way, single man in the backfield. Grimstead again with the carry, and he's going to fight his way out just shy of the 35-yard line. Line to gain is the 35. Clock at 4 minutes, 15 seconds to play here in the third. Handwork brings the signal in from the sideline. They'll come to the line with about 4 minutes, or just shy of 4 minutes to play in the third. Bunnan in the backfield. Stevenson near side wide receiver. Navad top of the screen. Handoff goes to Bunnan straight ahead. He is going to have enough to move the chains. Good effort there defensively by the defenders. I saw several maroon hats on the football, but it wasn't enough. Good hard run for Bunnan. Lowers his shoulder, gets the yard to gain. 1st and 10, Cougars at the 33. I'll tip my cap to both of these teams. It's been a very clean game. A couple of late hits as far as, not necessarily anything egregious, but it's been a pretty clean game in the run of play. Handwork looking to throw. Fires to the near side, in and out of the hands of Stevenson. Pretty well covered there. Sam Craven has played excellent defensively this afternoon. 31 in white. He and Trettinger, who we talked about earlier, wears number 3. Those two gentlemen on the near side on defense have been tough. Handwork, hands off to Bunnan. He is going to fall straight forward over a couple of gentlemen who were fighting on the ground. He gets about 3 yards. He'll be marked at about the 29.
Number 23, Jeremiah Preston, gets up from the bottom of the pile after making the tackle, along with Caden Trettinger.
They're going to give Trettinger in. Let's see.
2:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Louisville leads Miami 38-31.
Here we go, 3rd and about 7. Here's Handwork. Good pressure by Old Plank. Fires over the top. Has a man catch. Made it to 10. At the 5. Dragging defenders. Touchdown. Are they going to mark him short? They are. Oh, man, what an effort by Alessandrini. 1st and goal, Cougars at the half-yard line. Good throw by Handwork, too. He was under heavy duress, turned away from would-be pressure into another white jersey and just sent it downfield. And Alessandrini comes up with the catch and almost puts it into the end zone. It'll be Grimstead and Bunnan in the backfield. Keeper, can they push him in? Yes, they can. Touchdown, Merritt Island Christian. That'll stretch their lead back out to 26. Extra point pending.
55 seconds remain in the third quarter. 2-point attempt coming up for the Cougars.
Here comes the conversion opportunity for the Cougars as they try to extend their lead. And they're in. Try is good. And that'll make it a 28-point lead for Merritt Island Christian. Don't go anywhere. 45 seconds to play here in the third. Still a lot of football left. Score for you at Louisville up 38-31, but Miami has it. Third and goal at the 3.5. Minute 36 to go from Hard Rock. Here's a handoff. Room to run, and a first down picked up by Waldrop, who has played very well here this afternoon. Stevenson in on the stop for the Cougars. As Waldrop's going to get it again, but this time that play is going to be read spectacularly by Shea Robertson. You just simply couldn't draw it up any better than that, folks. That's going to make it 2nd and 15. Howe tosses one over the top, has Nicholas, and that ball is going to be picked off. He came down with it. They're going to call it incomplete, but he did. He came down with it. I saw it. Good effort by Grimstead. Ball's incomplete officially on the field. So that'll be it for the third period. Stick around. Our score 34-6 in favor of Merritt Island Christian. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network. And we'll go back into the Quick Cut Sports Network. Final quarter in this 3A 8-man state championship game. Old Plank Christian with the football. They trail it 34-6 to Merritt Island Christian. This pass over the top from Howell is incomplete. Had two defenders in the area. Caden Treitinger was there. Set up as a wide receiver, but it was defended well. Old Plank had Grimstead back there running step for step, as well as Navad. So now it'll be 4th down and 15 for the defenders, and they'll have to punt it away. Treitinger end over end, and it's going to take a huge defender bounce all the way down to the 20, fielded at the 21-yard line. And that's where Merritt Island Christian will come out with a football. 34-6. Our score, Merritt Island Christian in control in this one. They get the football back with 11 minutes, 41 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Handoff's going to come to Grimstead on the near side. Gain of about 2. Moore and Barbosa in on that one. Jonathan Barbosa. Nevada will line up to the near side. Stevenson top of the screen. Handoff goes to Grimstead. He gets tripped up. He would have had a lot more had he not been tripped up there. Or no, I'm sorry. That was Bunnan, not Grimstead. Max Bunnan's been solid tonight too. Hand off to Grimstead this time, and he is going to fight his way out across the 30. Looks like he is going to have enough for the first down. They're going to move the chains. Good run there by Grimstead.
Genesis Grimstead on the carry. Just enough to move the chains for the Cougars, bringing up first down. Ball just outside the 30, first and 10. 9:53 to go in the fourth quarter.
Genesis Grimstead. 15 for Merritt Island Christian. One of the captains for this club. Senior leader. They are going to be very content letting this clock tick away. Handoff up the middle goes to Bunnan, and he is able to crack the 35 out to the 36. .48 here in Lakeland. Merritt Island Christian heading toward an 8-man championship. They currently lead it 34-6. Handoff goes to Bunnan. Flag in the backfield as he is able to have enough yardage for the first down and more out to the 45. But that's going to be a face mask against Merritt Island Christian. That'll make it 2nd and 15. .8:15 and counting. Remaining here in this 3A 8-man championship. Pass out of the backfield to Grimstead. Makes a man miss at the 20. Able to get all the way out across the 35. Good chunk of yards there. And believe it or not, after all that, they're in a very manageable 3rd and 5. Single receiver each way. Big third down. Here's Bunning. Tries to get the edge. Bunning has the edge. Flag comes in. As he appears to have enough for the first down, but we've got a hold. That one's going to be coming back. So another penalty negates another positive running play.
7:08 remains in the game.
7 minutes to play. Merritt Island Christian still talking about it.
Outside the 25, 3rd and 15 Cougars.
Here's a shot downfield. No flags come in.
Number 31, Sam Craven on the coverage.
That'll mean fourth down. Craven again on the coverage downfield for the defenders. He's been stellar today.
In a game none of you asked about, Jacksonville State 42, Louisiana Tech 10.
On a 4th and 15, Cougars will punt it away. Good pressure on the punt, end over end. It's going to hit the ground and take a huge Cougar bounce all the way down inside the 30. Great punt. Outstanding punt, actually. Bunning with the punt. He's done amazing tonight. That certainly switches the fields with a 34-6 score line. And Old Plank's going to have a lot of work to do. They'll have it 1st and 10, but they'll be at their own 25-yard line.
That would help us prepare for our 7 p.m. game to keep the stadium clean. Thank you so much.
So with 6:20 to play in the ball game, Old Plank has the football back. You know they're going to fight till the bitter end. Here's a pass downfield. Barbosa's got it. Caught it to 45. One man to beat. Can he get past Grimstead? No. Touchdown saving tackle, but Old Plank has it inside the 25, 1st and 10.
Genesis Grimstead back in the pass coverage makes the tackle after a long game for Old Plank. It'll be 1st down and 10. Ball's on the 23 for the defender.
Here's Howell. They're going to try to put some more points on the board. Hands off to Trettinger. Flag lays at about the 20. We haven't seen a lot of Trettinger, at least from an offensive perspective out of the backfield. He's put up some numbers this year from that position, and now we see him in the backfield.
Trophy presentations. We do ask that you do not go on the field during the presentations. Pictures will be taken and posted on the SSAA.
So the penalty marker is going to bring Old Plank back outside of their own, or outside of the Cougar 30 to the 31.
On the sideline.
Here's a pass near side over the fingertips of Jonathan Barbosa. It's there. Grimstead has given up some height and size. He was there with him, but if that ball's placed in the right spot, that's a pretty good percentage catch for Jonathan Barbosa. And it's gotten bright all of a sudden. Here we go, 2nd and long, pass out of the backfield. Great defense, Josiah Hutchinson. Huge open field tackle, prevented Trettinger from going anywhere. 3rd and long. Old Plank needs to get to the 13-yard line. Or somewhere thereabout.
Under 5 minutes remaining. 4:05 is actually the time remaining on the field.
Howell cannot escape pressure. Hunter Moore came clean, got to Howell, and brought him down for the loss back at the 35. Brings up 4th down. Hats off to both of these teams for making it this far, making it to the championship game. A lot of teams aren't here. So both of these teams should be happy with that. Obviously, you want to win them all. But it's tough. And today, Merritt Island Christian has been pretty solid. Hal again is going to be dropped. Cannot get back, or does barely get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars will take over. So now we'll see Bodie handwork. Bring his boys back out. 3.5 minutes. 3:05 the official time. Get you a couple of first downs. This one's in the books. Here's handwork, hands off to Bunnan. Does well to protect the football and then takes a shot. Nice tackle there from Hunter Willimon. Willimon with a nice tackle. Here's my man, you all, number 14, Titus Bono is in the game, 8th grader. Where's number 14? Check him out. I love it. There he is, lined up in the backfield. Give it to him. They are. It's going to be Bono running to the near side. Gets tripped up as he crosses the 35. Flag comes in late. Yes, sir. That's made my day. Personal foul. Face mask. That'll go against the defenders. It's really been those two turnovers deep in a drive that really have set the tone for the difference. I'll say that. Old Plank has shown that they are able to get it downfield But two extremely costly turnovers as they were doing just that resulted in points the other way. And all of a sudden you were climbing an uphill battle. Handoff running right. It's going to be Jordan Rooks. And he's going to be close to first down yardage. 8th grader. He and Titus Bono, the two 8th grade sensations. And now we see Benjamin Kelly, sophomore. And now they're having fun. They can sense it. And congratulations are in order for head coach Matt Handwork and the Cougars of Merritt Island Christian. And now I'll sit back and let everyone listen to the crowd as they cheer on the last couple of plays here from their Cougars. Catch made by Navad. Clock falls under 30 seconds to play here as Merritt Island Christian will close things out here in this 3A 8-man title game.
And immediately following the game will be the trophy presentation.
Handwork will step under center, and this will be the best play of the day for that young man. It is a victory formation, and it is an 8-man championship for the Cougars of Merritt Island Christian. The coach gets the ice bath. What a season. Congratulations are in order indeed. And for Old Plank Christian Academy, the defenders, great season, making it to the championship game, and they are the state runner-up for the 8-man 3A class. Congratulations, Merritt Island Christian. You are the 2023 8-man champions of Class 3A. We're going to step away, be back with you at about 7 o'clock for the 4A championship game. We appreciate everybody tuning in right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network.